What's up, girls? Y'all know what time it is. It's story time. All right, so back to our book, Children of Color Storybook Bible. All right, last time we read the creation story. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go in order and we're gonna see what's next. So in order for us to see what's next, we gotta go to this very special part of the book, right? It's the very beginning, right up front, you know. It's called contents. Usually it's called the table of contents, but this time they just got contents right there. Bow. All right. So now, when the table of contents, it just basically tells you the contents of the book. It tells you what chapters in what order and what page. All right. So now we got our book right here, right? We just read the creation story. That was 1. And we're going to go in order because you got to go in order. All right, don't skip nothing. And we're going to go to 2. What does that say? Adam and Eve. All right. And if you slide all the way over here, it says page 6. All right. So that's what we're doing. Page 6. Flip the books to page 6. All right. Let me know when y'all get there, okay? I'm there. I'll wait for you. You found it? All right, cool. Let's go. So, Adam and Eve, right? This is Adam. This is Eve. A man and a woman. All right? Here we go. Adam and Eve. Then the Lord God took dust from the ground and formed man from it. The Lord breathed the breath of life into the man's nose, and the man became a living person. The first man was called Adam. Then the Lord God planted a garden in the east, in a place called Eden. The Lord God put the man in the Garden of Eden to take care of it and work it. The Garden of Eden was beautiful. The Lord God caused every beautiful tree and every tree that was good for food to grow out of the ground. In the middle of the garden, God put the tree that gives life, and he put there the tree that gives the knowledge of good and evil. God told Adam, "You may eat fruit from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat the fruit from the tree that gives the knowledge of good and evil. If you ever eat fruit from that tree, you will die." God decided it was not good for man to live alone. God put Adam in a deep sleep and removed one of his ribs. The Lord God used the rib from the man to make a woman. Her name was Eve. Eve was the first woman. When Adam woke up, he was excited to see another person. Adam and Eve lived happily in the Garden of Eden, obeying God's rules and enjoying the beautiful plants and animals. Now the snake was the most clever of all the wild animals the Lord God had made. Whew. One day, the snake spoke to the woman. He said, "Did God really say that you must not eat fruit from any tree in the garden?" The woman answered the snake, "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God told us, you must not eat fruit from the tree that's in the middle of the garden. You must not even touch it or you'll die." But the snake said to the woman, "You will not die. God knows that if you eat the fruit from that tree, you will learn about good and evil. Then you will be like God." Whew. Man, that clever snake. He's clever. Gotta watch out. Eve wanted the wisdom that the tree would give her. So she took a piece of fruit from the tree and bit it. She also gave some of the fruit to her husband, and he ate it. Oh, they wasn't supposed to do that. Then it was as if the man's and the woman's eyes were open. They realized they had disobeyed God. They became frightened and tried to hide from God. Man. Later, the Lord called out to Adam, "Where are you? Why are you hiding yourself from me? Did you eat fruit from that tree?" See, God knows. He knows. He knows, boy. You ain't even got to tell him. He know. Adam answered, "You gave this woman to me. She gave me fruit from the tree, so I ate it." God asked Eve, "What have you done?" She answered, "The snake tricked me, so I ate the fruit." Gotta watch out for them snakes, girls. Snakes, they tricky. You gotta watch out. Gotta watch out. So the Lord cursed the snake to crawl on his stomach and eat dirt. Then he cursed Eve to suffer terribly during childbirth. To Adam, the Lord said, "You listened to what your wife said, and you ate fruit from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from. So I will put a curse on the ground. You will have to work very hard for your food. In pain, you will eat its food all the days of your life. The food will produce thorns and weeds for you, and you will eat the plants of the field. You will sweat and work hard for your food. Later, you will return to the ground. This is because you were taken from the ground. You are dust, and when you die, you will return to dust." So the Lord God forced the man out of the Garden of Eden. He had to work the ground he was taken from. The end. And that's it. So, wow, story number 2. What was your favorite part? Yeah. Okay. Now I like that part too. What did you like the most? Well, what I liked the most about it was just God, created the first man. Then he created Eve to be with the man so he wouldn't be lonely. So that was pretty lit, you know what I'm saying? But what did you learn from the story? What did it teach you? Yeah, that's right. So what I learned is that you must obey the Lord God at all times. All times. You have to always obey the Lord, okay? You have to do whatever the Lord tells you to do. The Lord speaks to us and he tells us to do stuff. Or he gives us his Bible and he tells us his word is what he wants us to do. So you have to listen to the Lord at all times. And when you don't, he gonna know. The Lord know everything. He gonna know when you don't, all right? And when you don't obey the Lord, you get punished. You get in trouble for it. There will be consequences, So, obey the Lord at all times. And that's the moral of the story for me. But just because you disobey the Lord, it does not mean that the Lord doesn't like you and he doesn't love you, because the Lord will always love you. His love endures forever. His love is forever and ever and ever. It's undying. The Lord will never stop loving you. So, yes, you might disobey the Lord. Sometimes you don't even know you are doing it. But the Lord will forgive you. But that doesn't mean just disobey the Lord. You have to obey the Lord God. That's it. I love y'all, man. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Till tomorrow for story number 3 of our book. Mwah!